What is good, everybody? Welcome to Daily Anime Reviews, the channel where we talk about seasonal anime on the daily. And today, we're talking about Fire Force, Season 3, Episode 16. And I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like might be a shorter one, but it's just kind of the same things that I'm repeating. Kind of at the point where it's becoming kind of a nuisance to even record something at this point as to actually try to give something full of substance. But basically, this whole episode, well, to be fair, okay, a lot of big things are actually done in this episode, right? The final pillar actually comes. The final pillar summons the old, like, king or leader of the Tokyo Empire. I forget what his name was. And like this episode had purpose. Company 8 comes to help Company 2 and 4. You see everybody interacting. You see, people trying to save everything and trying to protect the people of Tokyo. And Shinra does come out to ball alongside his brother. I do wish I got to see a brother team up. I think that would have been nice to actually see. But the whole thing about it is Shinra's fighting that dude, that big ass fucking guy. No, he just turned into a big guy, or at least a big plaque thing. The show is definitely becoming a very extremely weird, but big plaque thing that threatens the world. It starts threatening Tokyo. He's shooting like fire beam lasers, shit like that. And if it's by the way, that dude in Company 4 who has the shields, more broken. I'm surprised. You know what? Company 4 has a lot of broken people when you think about that. Like they have, it's not Okarun, but I think it's Okran, who's like the black dude that's got a lot of tattoos, and the shield dude who's able to use flames to make some fucking shield. And then they got, I think Company 4 also has Juggernaut, which Juggernaut, if you've seen Season 2, you know how fucking fire Juggernaut, no pun intended, by the way, how fucking fire Juggernaut is. I also realized I've been using the wrong image for this, so you're gonna have to give me a second. There we go. That's a lot better. I will probably fix that in post if you haven't seen it. If not, that's fine. But yeah, Juggernaut and the Shield dude and Okrun, like both Okran, because Okrun's the Dalaran, but those three, like, along with their company leader who's able to make the buffs, that's a really OP stack full of people. I'm baffled we don't get to see more from them. I mean, we do, in a sense, like, they all get their own moments to shine. The dude with the shields gets this moment because he's protecting everybody. Juggernaut got it in Season 2 along with Okran. So it's one of those things where it's like they do, but I want, like, more for them, man. Like, I wish they did more, because honestly, their powers are lit, and they really are actually very strong fire users. Also, the person who's also helped to assist as well, I assumed as well, like I said, it was because in the beginning of Season 3, which I don't even remember if I was following stuff like that, but sometime around in the beginning of Season 3, I at least made the prediction that it is either going to be Maki or Iris that was going to be the one that awoken. And so we find out it is Iris. I mean, we already kind of assumed, given the fact that she was able to use fire and she probably had her Adola link. I don't know what fucking fire ability that is. I think it's just random blessings. I kind of wish it was fire based, since quite literally everyone else has fire based that, actually kind of makes sense, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. But yeah, Shinra, with all the help from Company 8, 2, and 4, were able to actually defeat the dude. I thought, given the fact that he was super powerful as well, I would assume that he would be, a lot more to deal with. But I guess not. That baffled me a little bit. I thought he'd be a lot more, given the fact, that he was the dude who founded the Tokyo Empire and helped everyone recover after the first Great Cataclysm. So, I don't know, beats me, I guess. But and it wasn't like it was a hard-fought battle, but I thought there'd be more theatrics, more actual big things, especially since this is the last pillar, too. Like, again, it kind of just leans into all the things that everyone's just saying of, I feel like we're going, really, really fast with this. However, I will say, I sort of like the plan that they were going to, that all 8 pillars were being summoned, and Shinra is obviously helping taking out a lot of them. Benimaru was the one that took out at least the commander, but I guess it's all to help with the furtherment of the like Adola linking into the main world and starting the Great Cataclysm, given the fact that they go on this, I think they explained it at last episode, but they go on this huge spiel, basically how like the human imagination is Adola, and then Adola, if it mixes into the world, is going to basically lead to what would be essentially certain death, I think, somewhat, kind of, but if everyone imagines Shinra and other people like a hero, then that means that there's a possibility that the cataclysm could not happen the way they need it to. So, and they need to envision it as a devil and make sure everyone actually loses hope. So the fact that he died, which makes me feel a little better that he died so easily. He feels more like a pawn or like a phase that was supposed to lose on purpose. So Shinra in everyone's eyes could look like, if you were physically there at the event, you would know that, hey, this dude is trying to fucking kill us. This dude is, I don't want to die yet. And you got saved by Shinra because he's kind of a hero. But people who are not who are not physically there, all of them now kind of see him as a devil, and he disappears after that because he's like, well, everyone calls me a devil after I saved them. I don't get it. So, I mean, I hope we get more build to that. Again, that seems very fast. It feels like this at least should have been like a 2-part where, like, there's a little bit more damsel in distress type shit. And given the fact that we're summoning literally like the big fucking emperor king, dude, we should have gotten more, but I don't know. Again, it just leads into everything that I've been saying and everything everyone's been saying, that this season feels fast, it feels rushed, it feels like they're not giving us all the information that we've wanted for like the whole entire time, and it's like there's still a lot of chapters that need to be adapted properly that aren't giving the time of day. It just sucks. It feels like all the depth that this show once had is now gone, and we're kind of just buzzsawing through everything just to get it done. It kind of sucks. I wish it got better treatment. Unfortunately, it feels like this is the treatment that this creators projects usually gets, but that's neither here nor there. And with that being said, let me know what you think of this episode. If you like it or if you hate it, put it in the comments down below. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe for more of the videos that we upload every single day. And you want to keep track of the videos that we upload every single day, you can hit the notification button so you get notified when we upload the videos every single day. My name is Mize. I hope you have a wonderful time, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.